Hey everybody, this is Dominic from Sheer Detailing, and today we're going to be explaining to you the products that we use when it comes to doing a complete car wash, as well as walking you guys through the process of washing the car entirely from beginning to end. To start, obviously there's different pre-cleaners you're going to need, as well as different soaps, as well as different media. As you can see here on the table, we have an assortment of some things that we carry here set out for you to see. To start off, we have 1Z W99. This is a pre-cleaner that we use on exhaust tips, on tires, and on other inorganic sorts of residue that we're trying to remove. It cleans up exhaust soot really well. All that black stuff you get on the exhaust tips, it cleans that up really well without having to use metal polish. Just be careful with plastics of that stuff. It could potentially stain them when using it in a very concentrated form. Then we also have 1Z Blitz. This is an all-purpose cleaner that before we wash the car with 1Z Blitz, we spray it over the entire surface to loosen the dirt, any embedded grime that it has that isn't going to come off easily with the wash. It'll help if we spray it down first with the 1Z Blitz in order for it to loosen up all that grime, for it to come off easier with the wash and cause less chances of it scratching. As far as wheel cleaner is concerned, we here in the shop use 1Z Color Tech wheel cleaner. Now this is something that is going to react with the iron particles while it also has a bit of a degreaser to it, so it's a very effective wheel cleaner, very effective at removing grime as well as removing any iron contamination that may have embedded itself inside the wheel. Then as far as soap is concerned, we have a bunch of different soaps that you can see here. From CarPro Reset, we have Adam's Car Shampoo, we have 1Z Pearls, 1Z Exclusive Gloss, and 1Z Gland Shampoo. Each one of these shampoos serves a different purpose. The CarPro Reset is something that we use on cars that have been coated with the CarPro coatings like C-Quartz UK, and C-Quartz Finest, or also CarPro Reload or Hydro 2 Sealant. And that's engineered to work with those coatings, and it doesn't have any gloss agents, no kind of wax or anything. It's just a straight intensive soap just to make sure you don't leave any kind of residue on those coatings. Then another great all-purpose shampoo is the Adam's Car Shampoo. This is a very concentrated shampoo. It's very highly sudsing, very good cleaning effect to it as well, leaves it with a very nice shine afterwards. We use this before we decontaminate a car as well as for regular maintenance washes on cars that are not coated. Then we also have 1Z Pearls Shampoo. This is a wash and wax shampoo from 1Z, so it has soap in it as well as it has a polymer sealant to give about 1 to 2 weeks of protection. Nothing too crazy, but it does give a nice water beading effect for just a simple wash. Then we also have 1Z Exclusive Gloss Shampoo. This is a very good value shampoo. It's very extremely concentrated. This one little bottle here will get you relatively 30 buckets full of water or so. Then we also have 1Z Gland Shampoo, which this comes in 1 liter size. It also comes in 10 liter size. So if you're a shop looking for a very effective, very value-oriented shampoo, this is the way to go. We use this very frequently in our shop as well. So as you're washing the car, you're going to use these chemicals. That would be what you're using when washing, as well as you're going to need proper media. As you can see here in front of you, we have a bunch of different brushes. These are what we use to clean the wheels, the undercarriage, the wheel wells, anything that's going to be really dirty and grimy that we don't want to use, like a microfiber towel or something like that. Here we have 2 Daytona Speedmaster wheel brush as well as an Easy Detail mini brush. These are really well to reach inside the barrel of the wheel as well as the brake caliper, get all those areas as well. The bristles that they have here, they soften up once they get in the water. They're not going to scratch the surface or anything like that, and they're super safe to use. We also have the wheel woolies to get inside the wheels. This, as you can see here, is an angled wheel woolly to get behind the spokes of the wheels. And then we also have the wheel woolies kit, which comes with 3 different size wheel woolies in order to properly adapt to each individual's wheel of every car. Then we have the angled fender well brush from 1Z. This is going to help, the angle that it has helps you reach over the tire and get proper contact area inside the wheel well to properly clean suspension, fender well plastics, all that kind of stuff. And we have a very nice soft boar's hair brush to get the face of the wheels. You can also use this on a tire, anything that's just generally getting a frontal surface of the wheels. Then we also have the lug nut brushes from Wheel Woolies. These come in 1.25 inch diameter as well as 1 inch diameter. So depending on the size of the lug nuts, the size of the wheels that you're going with, you can use either of the 2 sizes. As far as washing the bodywork is concerned, we use the Microfiber Madness Incredit Pad as well as the Incredit Mitt. Those are 2 very plush, very soft pads that we used in order to wash the car. It's not going to leave any scratches. It's also very good at agitating the surface in order to remove all the dirt that it has embedded on it. We also have the Microfiber Madness Dry Me Crazy towel. That's a towel that's going to absorb all the water on the surface of the car very, very rapidly, as well as not leaving any residue behind. In order to dilute your products, ones the Einzit Blitz, W99, as well as other products you may want to dilute that are in concentrate form, we carry the Mercury Quasar spray bottles. It's a double action trigger spray bottle, so as you press the trigger, it sprays, and then it sprays again as you release, so you get double the action with every pump. Then we also carry the Quasar Venus Pro atomizer bottles. These are a compression bottle, so you would compress this and then release what the contents here. You can also adjust the tip here, and you can also fit a foamer tip if you want the product to foam up as well. And that's all the chemicals and media that we have as far as is concerned for washing the car. And if you're going to be decontaminating the car, there's also a couple different products that we have as well for that. We have the range of CarPro decontamination products here, starting off with CarPro Tar-X. This is something that's going to remove tar as well as adhesives, also very effective for removing bugs and general organic grime, tree sap, stuff like that that may fall on the car and adhere to the paintwork over time. Then we have Tri-X, which is a combination of Tar-X and Iron-X in order to be able to remove tar and organic deposits, as well as removing inorganic and iron deposits as well at the same time in one chemical. Then we have the 3 different variations of Iron-X. These are going to remove ferrous particles from the paintwork that become embedded in. It's going to make it easier to remove in the claying process. Not going to fully remove it, but it's definitely going to make your life easier when it comes to mechanically decontaminating the car afterwards. You have standard Iron-X here. This is the original formula. Very well known, very popular amongst detailers. Then we have the newer formula, Iron-X Lemon Scent. It's a bit thicker, a bit more cleaning power, so it's able to react for a longer period of time on the paintwork, creating a better result. And then for extremely heavy contamination, as well as matte paintwork or anything you don't want to risk potentially staining, you can use the Iron-X Paste. This is a super concentrated form of Iron-X. Takes a little bit longer to react, but for iron particles that are very embedded in the surface, it's very effective at removing them and loosening them. And that's about it for the products that we would use through washing as well as decontaminating a car. So if you follow me now, we'll go head over to the wash bay and we'll show you how to go through the entire washing process. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our videos, please feel free to share them on your social media page. Make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos from SSD and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.